like any great ball, there are always belles of the ball that show up. Everybody's got a lovely dress, everything, men are in great tuxedos, but there's always one who's wearing something that just captures the evening.
We both get to drive the 2020 Corvette Stingray, the C8 that everybody's waiting to drive. And we are lucky as North American Car, Truck, and Utility Year of the Jurors. Get to drive it first. So this is really a refined vehicle. I would say just my initial impression is probably one of the best vehicles GM's ever made. And that's just because there's so much to it and there was so much thought put into every single detail, which it wasn't like you built an Equinox, which is not a bad car. It's just not the same. The design is in such a way that it slopes down. You can actually see the ground. You feel like you're sitting in the middle of the car versus and you're looking behind you, unlike what you used to be, the short back end and the long nose. So this is a totally different feeling, and the fenders aren't too bulbous where they're in your way. So I think
you can tell where they are, but they're not in your way.
Right, they're not visually in your way, so it handles so flat.
Oh, and you should try. If you're ever going to track mode,
go for it.
Just to give you a feel for the bandwidth from tour all the way to track. The steering's heavier.
Yes.
The ride is, you're reading even more.
I don't mind the ride. I like the tight steering. The heavy steering is nice.
So you can imagine on a track, right?
Right.
That just wakes everything up.
But as far as the materials, the fit and the finish, just everything is fabulous. These are what level seats?
These are GT2 in this car?
These are twos.
Right, so there's one more step
that's the race seat, right?
Competition, which is a little more aggressive.
This is really comfortable.
Yeah.
Engine sound. So does that mean it's manufactured audio? Manufactured the sound system, or is it real engine sound?
It's just enhanced. It's real engine
enhanced.
sound. It's not fake noise.
Okay, good.
It's just amplified real engine noise.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I love the flat and top and bottom. The only other car that has it is a Ford GT.
Okay.
So that puts you right up there in supercar level, right? So this
you
looks
can paddle whenever you want.
Okay. Or just leave it in automatic.
Or you can leave it in
I assume it shifts faster in automatic.
I would just leave it in auto.
I understand.
Especially as you go up in the modes, right? The responses come faster. Things
right.
are just
it's smarter than us.
It's way smarter.
So as far as modes, your drive modes are here?
Yeah. So and by the way, this all is also redundant. You can do it with the touchscreen if you want to. That's good. But if you want the hard buttons,
but it depends what you're doing. You know what I mean?
What you're into, yeah.
This is going to be a big seller for you. I think Corvette so needed it. Would you say it's like 37,000 orders already?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot of building.
People are excited.
I know. I'm waiting for the next version, which is the performance version. Something you might not call it ZL1, but I'm looking for something hot. I love the head-up display. It's nice and big and bold.
There's different modes, right? There's different, you can configure it. There's different screens that pop up.
But on a rough road like these Michigan roads, I'm not even feeling it. It's really doing a great job absorbing all the rebound in the shock. So that's
my job, so I'm glad you're saying that.
It's performance mode, hard on the left, hard on the brake.
Hard on the brake.
Full throttle.
It should go harder on the brake. Got to go up to 3,500 RPM.
Oh. That was to 87. Thank you, Chevrolet. That was fun. The initial car that people are going to be able to go out and buy. 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Mm-hmm. Just shy of 500 horsepower. Mm-hmm. Was there ever any thought of saying, do we tweak the engine? I mean, did the engine turn out there, or was that 490 number a number that you targeted because you wanted to stay below 500?
500's a magical number.
Yeah.
We're so close that it might as well be 500.
Well, that's what I'm saying,
But when we rate an engine, I mean, there's a stringent process that SAE guidelines that we follow that shows us how we have to rate an engine, and 495 is when we've been able to rate this engine to.
Maybe not unsurprisingly, I could wear a helmet in here.
Yes.
Without any trouble at all. So for folks who are into club auto sports and stuff, you're not going to have to do anything really trick.
Yeah, I mean, it was a requirement for us. So even early on, when we were digitally sizing the car, we have certain size digital mannequins with helmets on, so scannings of, people with helmets on to ensure that you can fit in here, get into a comfortable seating position, and not be having your helmet hitting the roof or the side glass or whatever. In architecting the car, we've agonized over every millimeter of the dash, the hood, everything you see in front of you, trying to push it down to give you that impression that you're driving, you're sitting right on the road, and the top of the steering wheel flattening off it is a part of that. We've always said throughout the development of this car, we're not going to be done, we're not going to introduce it until the car is right. And now the car is right. So we've gone from everything from road driving all the way up through racetrack, Nürburgring development, that sort of thing. The car is, for us, the whole package, and it's complete and it's ready.
I'm amazed as to the duality of this car.
Okay.
There's a docile side to it that you could drive this car very, very easily around town. I mean, this
every
is
day.
This can very well be a daily driver, and yet there's, if we want to go back to my bell of the ball thing, the bell of the ball also has some 6-inch stilettos and leather pants.
Yeah, and she's pretty sexy, I have to say. Check out some of the videos here, all the social medias down below, and we do reply.
Yes, we do. We engage you happily, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely.
And please understand, I'm going to be snarky.
Yes, he's always snarky, which is why he's fun to hang out with.
Okay.
Thanks so much. His turn, her turn. We'll see you next time. Thank you for your subscriptions.
Au revoir.